boys and girls basketball tournaments. This broadcast is brought to you by the Lake Area Eagle Stops, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in downtown Versailles, the Osage Beach Hy-Vee, Citizens Farmers Bank in Stover, American Sun Control, Jason Blankenship CPA, the Ranch House Coffee Shop in Stover, Emmy's a Boutique in downtown Versailles, Central Ozarks Medical Center, the Shed Batting Cages, Barbering by Brock, Stover Milling Company, GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, Citizens Bank of Eldon in Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Bright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Vera Cruz in Versailles and Vera Cruz Jr. in Stover, HD Forest Products, the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles, the Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurel, Versailles Total Fitness, Roland Sullivan Wealth Management, Big O Tires, Baxter's Lakeside Grill, and S&S Auto and Cycle. Now coverage of the Stover Basketball Tournament on MoSportsZone.com and KS95.
Evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS95 Sports. We are live back at the Stover Dome, home of matchup 1 of 2 tonight, as the Stover Lady Bulldogs will face off with their rivals, the Colcamp Lady Bluebirds. I'm Colton Taylor, Coach Jason Vansel with me. Britt is, I don't know, doing something to the camera. Britt, what are you doing over there?
It just doesn't look right.
Yeah, they say,
taller than you, Britt.
They say that about me all the time. I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know, but the stream's up, so all you're doing is wobbling the camera feed.
I
So thanks for
apologize,
that.
but does it look okay?
I don't know. There's a level on it, for Pete's sake.
Well, I know, but the level doesn't match with the
You're
legs.
cockeyed, Britt. That's the problem.
The
Either
legs
way.
don't match with the...
All right, I timed this very poorly. This is our Martin Metal broadcast, Eagle Stop pregame, but we're going to pause for the playing of the national anthem. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Building season is here and a great time to visit Martin Metal for the next agricultural, residential, or commercial project on your list. Trusted throughout the heartland, they continue offering only the top quality products in the industry, which ensures beauty and durability for years to come. When in need of a post frame or a stud frame building, you can depend on the dedicated professional staff to help you get your job moving forward. Call 573-378-4050 and speak with a professional today. That's 573-378-4050 or check us out online at martinmetal.com.
Hey, Missouri. When you're looking for a reliable pit stop, look no further than Eagle Stop. Family owned with over 50 locations. Whether you're gassing up or grabbing snacks, you'll always get a clean, consistent, and quality experience. And you're going to want to reward yourself with snacks, drinks, and fuel discounts. Download their brand new app today. Earn points with every purchase. Eagle Stop, where your journey is their passion. Stop by today and see why they're Missouri's favorite.
Hey guys, Colton Taylor here. When it comes to my hair and beard, there's only one man that I trust, and that's Barbering by Brock in Stover. Whether you're after a straight shave, quick trim, or a full-blown haircut, Brock's the guy to go see. Located right off Highway 52 in Stover, next to Vera Cruz Jr. You can give him a call at 573-539-5113, and be sure to follow him on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. That's Barbering by Brock in Stover.
Whoa, Central Ozarks Medical Center, your health, our mission.
This winter, support those in need who may need a warm winter coat this season. It's the Central Ozarks Medical Center's Winter Coat Drive. Please donate any new, gently used, or freshly laundered jacket, coat, gloves, hats, scarves, or any other winter wear. If you or your family member need one of these items, simply stop by any location and grab something off the rack. You'll find COMC locations in Camdenton on North Business Route 5, Osage Beach at 3870 Columbia Avenue, Richland at 304 West Washington Avenue, in Eldon at 407 East 15th Street, the Lori location at 401 North Main Street, and the Hy-Vee location in Osage Beach. Share the warmth. One coat, one community with Central Ozarks Medical Center.
COMC, the healthy place to be.
And we're back. We just met our Eagles Stop starting lineups for both these squad getting to square off. Sorry, a little rush tonight. It's kind of been a weird start to this game, but we're about ready to get things going. It is the Stover Lady Bulldogs, Colcamp Lady Bluebirds as we jump into our first quarter of action. First possession will go to the Stover Ladies. Say that, I'm not really sure what's wrong with my score thing here as I get that fixed. And first bucket's up and good. Who had that,
Free
Jason?
ball. Timo. Sorry, Miss Morris. Take it.
No.
Sorry.
We had that discussion before the game. I told Timo, the original Timo, that we've got two other Timos. Actually, they're actually going to call that a long two. Foot must have been on the line.
They gave him two? Okay.
So Tegan Morris gets things started. Lady Bluebirds get it underneath. It's dish back out. Diekman going to the short corner. Back into Diekman. She kicks it out. A shot fake on the wing. Over to the left wing. Good movement by the Stover Lady Bulldog defense operating out of this 2-3 zone here in the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. My bad. They updated it. It was a 3, Jason. You were correct.
The only time I've been wrong is one time I thought I was wrong.
I've got nothing on that. Been running all around. I spent my day hanging out with Sophie Cunningham and her sister Lindsay today. Corner 3 up for Lady Bluebirds won't go, and it's tracked down by who else but Morris. Timo into the front court. Goes to the right wing. 3 on the way. Wouldn't go for Roland. Offensive board kept alive by Dills, and then Timo comes out with it. Yeah, just so you know, the OG Timo does have the headphones in. He can hear us. So I told him any smack talk is fair game tonight.
He done gave me my big hug.
He hugged me like 3 times. That's the most lovable big guy you're ever going to meet. Shot won't go for the Bulldogs. Out of bounds. Last touched by Stover. So it'll be Bluebird ball again. This Colcamp squad was in a dogfight with Versailles the other night. Colcamp came away with the win, but a 3 in transition knocked down by the Lady Bluebirds, and we're knotted up at 3 apiece. Trying to handle the pressure. Morris does so, gets it ahead to side bottom. She skips to the opposite quarter. Dialing up a 3 is Roland. It is long, and Colcamp will just let it go out of bounds. Back to the Bluebirds. Coach Kevin Shear watching it all the way. I don't know how he's not exhausted from last night.
I had somebody ask me a while ago, Colton. They said, hey, what's the deal with the Colcamp boys coach looking a whole lot like the girls coach?
She's telling they're twin brothers.
I said, they do look a lot alike, that's for sure.
Colcamp inside, nice feed to the block, layup up and good. Diekman with the bucket, and Colcamp has their first lead of the game, 5-3 in this battle of K-Singer foes. Morris skips it to Dills, drops it off to Mia Rowland. Mia's got space, lets it fly, off the back iron, won't go. Dills fighting for space, gets the offensive board. In a double team, tried to kick it out to the wing, but it's picked off by the Bluebirds. Thrown ahead, running the transition. Carl runs it down, has to save it on the baseline. It's tipped out of bounds, last touched by side bottom.
Mia's going to get hot, I guarantee you, at some point here.
I just like that she's shooting it with confidence right now. Colcamp, little trouble getting this one in near 5 count, but it's knocked out of bounds. They'll say went off the hands of Dills. Good help defense, moving well in this 2-3. On the wing, driving inside, mid-range jumper pulled up, halfway down, wouldn't go. Fight for the board, tipped out of bounds, off the hands of the Bluebirds. Ball back to Stover. Stover handles the press with ease. Timo steps into the mid-range. It won't go off the back iron. Rebound Carl of Colcamp. Lady Bluebirds want to run, but what a job by side bottom. Just takes it away. She's escorted out of bounds. They'll say no contact, and a turnover back to the Lady Bluebirds.
That's Pinsky.
Pinsky, not side
the
bottom.
wrong blonde ponytail there.
I was going to say tall blonde girl with a long wingspan. That was an easy mistake. Colcamp on the drive inside. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, Dills. I don't think that was a good matchup for Peyton Shoemaker. She tried to go through Dills, and Dills said no, thanks.
That road stopped quickly, didn't it?
It very much so did. Pretty good crowd on hand. I mean, it's Colcamp and Stover. You kind of expect they're going to travel well. Inbounds is tipped and stolen. Quick hands there by Pinsky. 5-3, the Lady Bluebird lead. 3 minutes in, the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. Pinsky, deep, 3. It draws front iron, won't go. Rebound kept alive. Morris tried to throw it back, but was on the baseline. That was pretty deep 3.
That was deep. That was deep enough. I'll say that.
That's one. Maybe just a step closer next time.
Same zip code at least, right?
Yeah. That one was from Colcamp. We're going to shoot from Stover tonight. Deep 2 pulled up off the front iron, won't go, and Mia Rowland has the board. Mia, to me, is the wild card in this game. If she gets one to go, she very well could rattle off 3 or 4 threes.
I agree. She's the mystery every single time.
She's hunting for her shot, though, and I like that. Oh, a nice pass baseline by Morris to side bottom.
Nice
Dropped off to Dills. Beautiful ball movement, and the bucket falls. We're tied at 5 apiece. Here in this consolation game, the 31st annual ladies edition of the Stover tournament, and the defense just speeding up Colcamp a little too much as the ball's thrown out of bounds. Coach Shear doing squats at half court.
He's got to get stretched out. He's got to coach like 8 teams in this tournament.
It'd be funny if that wasn't a joke. And back the other way, turnover by the Bulldogs trying to go too quick. Seriously, I don't know how Coach Shear, how many practices do you have to have a night? Are you just there all day?
Good Lord, how do you ever get a moment to just let your blood pressure come down to normal just for a minute?
No, this is normal for him.
No, that is normal.
Before you're...
His body's just so used to it.
Yeah, he operates at a higher heart rate than most. Colcamp with the rock. Halfway through the first quarter of action, we're tied at 5 apiece. After this, we'll jump Jims, get the Stover boys. It's a steal by side bottom. Off to the races, has it poked loose. Drops it off, and it is recovered by the Stover ladies and going to reset. Roland goes to Vbrock at the top of the key. Now the side bottom out on the right wing. Going to give it to Penske. Rory to Mia. Mia, wing 3 off the front eye there, right there.
Yeah,
But
it looks good.
Side bottom's offensive board keeps it alive in the mid-range. She picks it up and needs help. Was looking for Penske, but a close timeout. A timeout going to be called by Coach Reardon as he saw the wheels coming off of that possession. It's a full. We'll take the break as well. Halfway through the first, we're knotted up at 5 apiece. It's Stover, it's Colcamp at the consolation game of the Stover tournament. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Mornings in Stover just got better at the Ranch House Coffee. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to noon. They're pouring everything you need to start your day. Fresh espresso, smooth cold brew, lemonade, tea, and energizing drinks. And if you're hungry, grab a to-go menu favorite. Pastries, breakfast sandwiches, hearty breakfast burritos, and biscuits and gravy that'll make your morning. Kickstart your day the Ranch House way. The Ranch House Coffee in Stover. Follow them on Facebook.
Welcome back. Colton is hungry, so we're going to let him get a snack. It is tied up 5 apiece with 3:21 left in the first. And Colton is going to die.
The illustrious Brit.
I still haven't Googled that name. I got to figure that out.
Look it up. Google it.
You haven't Googled the word illustrious?
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
There's a picture of me there.
It's a compliment, right?
Well, I just don't know what it means. I guess I have a dictionary at home.
That's because you're this new generation.
Runner in the middle of the lane won't go. Good look for Morris. Now the Bluebirds out ahead of the pack the other way. Right hand off the glass. Colcamp regains the lead 7-5 off the Carl. I believe that was Carl with the lay-in.
Lee Allison.
Excuse me, Lee Allison. I'm struggling tonight. And a steal by Colcamp off the press. And re-stolen by Mia Rowland. Mia on the right side. Good recovery by Colcamp. That was Carl picking up the foul.
It's been a long week, Colton. There's going to be lots of mistakes, probably.
I've said a name or two this week.
It's been a long week.
Mind you, this whole tournament's going to culminate tomorrow night as the Eldon Mustangs will take on the Knob Noster Panthers. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
still petitioning for Knob Noster to change their mascot, but that's just...
What do you want them to be?
I want them to be like the
B-52s.
The B-52s. We're in agreement. Runner off the mark, wouldn't go for Morris. The takes are there. I'm telling you right now, Tegan Morris might be the most aggressive player on the court.
Yeah.
She's looking for a shot in a smart way. She sets the table for others. The shots are just a smidge off. If she can get one to go, could be huge.
Yeah, just got to keep shooting.
Colcamp with the rock and a 2-point lead. They get to the high post. Shot forced up off the back iron. Won't go. Rebound tied up, and Stover comes with
again.
Tegan Morris again. I'm telling you, I think it's a family thing. I guarantee when they're playing in the driveway back of the house, there's no way Sandelin's going easy on that girl, and Sando's got the height advantage. So Tegan's got to be a bit of a bulldog out there.
Probably so. Her dad was a really good rebounder, too.
Stand by. Someone Googled illustrious for me.
Illustrious. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you see me there?
Definitely not. Sorry about that.
Side bottom to the corner. Now Roland with it. They're trying to flash down low. I see the tapping over there. Now they're reliving their stories. And a 3 on the way, halfway down. Roland's going to get one to go.
Yeah, when she does, she's going to hit 3 more right after it.
But I just saw Sando lean over and tell him, you guys remember the night I dropped that 50 piece? I promise the stories are getting bigger over there between her and Timo. Timo's like, yeah, but I had 60 one night. So.
Timo, he actually, he never mind.
That's you can't tell those stories on air, Jason.
No.
Tegan with the weave gives it off to V-Brock, and the pass was looking for side bottom in the corner, but it's thrown to Coach Shear on the bench. Another turnover, so 7-5. I'm not trying to be rude to these teams, but I feel pretty confident saying both teams right now have more turnovers than points.
Yeah, it's a little bit sloppy.
Kohlkamp with the rock and a 2-point lead. Only 1:20 to play in this first quarter. Only one foul called on each team, so the pace has been pretty good. Around the outside, it's man defense from the Lady Bulldogs. The drive, dish to the block. That's a nice, fine shot, just won't go. And the rebound controlled by Pinsky. On the run out, Morris behind the defense, gets all the way to the iron and scores.
There you go. That's what Stover needs, man. Get down that floor.
We're tied at 7 apiece with just under a minute to play in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. Kohlkamp over to the left wing. They got one post on the block, and they're running someone on the baseline. They look for that backdoor cut, but it's taken away from Pinsky. Morris out on the run out again. Kohlkamp gets back. Morris spins, middle of the lane, hangs in the air, shoots and scores. Tegan Morris taking over this game right now, saying, I'm the one true Timo. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, she's leaking out quick, and Kohlkamp's not keeping up with her.
If she gets into double digits, she gets the name forever. That's just how it is.
That works.
Yep.
She gets to capitalize it. They call her Little T.
She's Little T?
She's Little T.
Yeah, she is a bit smaller.
Until she takes the title for Papa over there.
And she's got a steal, a tie-up, jump ball going to be called, and possession arrow will favor the Bulldogs. So Lil T is having a big impact in this game right now.
Yeah.
I see that look, Britt. I'm clever once in a while.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
Yes, but you're not illustrious.
Not illustrious like Britt.
As the Brittany fan
I'll
club.
make a picture when you guys would say that word as like a sparkling unicorn or something.
That still fits you,
Sell
actually.
8x10 pictures.
Oh, and a throwaway on the inbounds. Kohlkamp takes it away. Jumper off the iron won't go. Offensive rebound. Put back, count it, and a foul. Bulldogs had the rock. Turned it over and fouled on the shot. That really couldn't have went much worse there for Stover. To the free throw line, Lillian Mellon. She was a big part of that win over Versailles the other night.
Yeah, she was. I remember that name quite frequently the other night.
Free throw is good, so Kohlkamp now regains the lead 10-9 with just 2 seconds left, and Stover not going to get a look before the quarter comes to a close. We've played one, and Kohlkamp leads Stover 10-9. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
At Citizens Farmers Bank, they want to help make your banking experience easier, whether it's setting up a new account, depositing a check, or showing your team spirit with a new debit card showing the Stover Bulldogs or Kohlkamp Bluebirds. With 3 locations, they're ready to serve you in Stover, at Kohlkamp, or a drive-through location also in Kohlkamp. You can also visit their Shazam ATMs available at all 3 locations. That's Citizens Farmers Bank, hometown banking with your neighbors and friends.
Member FDIC.
Aye, Captain! The seas of the Ozarks are too rough! Me and crew can't secure the screens and railings! She'll never be installed right! She ain't sturdy, Captain! Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
As we get ready to jump into our second quarter of action, Jason, that was about as back and forth of a first quarter as you can have.
Yeah, that's Kohlkamp Stover. It's one of those rivalry games. You know it's going to be close. It's going to be hard fought.
Oh, everybody knows everybody in this game. Half of them are related to each other.
No secrets in the gym right now.
No, none at all. And like I said, a good crowd on hand with it as well. Kohlkamp with the rock. They lead 10-9. Started the second quarter of our Martin Metal broadcast. 2 to block. Good double team by the Bulldogs. Kicked out to the corner. Shot fake. Drive baseline. Dished out. Short corner jumper. Partially blocked. Pinsky the board. Lady Bulldogs look to run. Hesitation. Oh, that's a good call. I got the voice in my ear reminding me that I'm backwards here. I apologize if anybody's watching and thought it was something else. Thank you, Justin.
They probably just think it's the voices in your head.
It is the voices in my head. When you've done as many basketball games as I've done, we did the math, and I'm somewhere at like 186 tonight as far as games covered. And I've only been doing games for 2.5 years, so you do that math for yourself. I wish that was an exaggeration, but it's not. Morris on the block, catches and lays it in. Tegan Morris continues her great performance and gives the Lady Bulldogs the lead 11-10.
She's almost into double figures already.
Tegan out there tying her shoe in the middle of the court. They're just playing around her. And what a swat. Pinsky blocks it. Side bottom ties it up and goes to the ground. Tegan gets up and says, sorry, I had to tie that shoe. Didn't know you guys were still playing.
That was funny.
It's like, don't worry about me. I'm just going to stand here.
That's something you would do, Britt. In the middle of the game, you guys just play around me. Don't worry about it. Morris and Pinsky going to handle this pressure. They get it across half court, trying to fire a rocket down to Dills. It's tipped out of bounds. Here at the good old Stoverdome.
The Stoverdome, baby.
Pinsky, catch and shoot, corner three off the front iron, won't go. Good box out and board by Carl.
Oh.
Pinsky takes it away, goes through contact, shot won't go, gets her own miss, forces it up. It won't go either. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Bluebirds.
Good luck on that call, because I could not tell.
Well, I know somebody knocked it out of bounds. There's your call.
There it is.
V-Bronk will come back in for Pinsky.
I guess that's a better call than that one that ended that football game last night. Or no call, I guess, at the end of that football game.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the Ole Miss game?
Ole Miss game. Wow.
Turnaround jumper from Roland won't go. It's kept alive by V-Brock, and she'll head to the COMC free throw line for two.
Which Indiana plays tonight, too, don't they?
Yeah, who they got?
They got, is it Oregon?
Oregon?
I'm going to have to kind of keep tuned in.
I'm telling you right now, Indiana's going to win that game.
Those Hoosier boys, they're looking good.
Justin's keeping us updated.
What's the score now, Justin? Oh, it doesn't start till 6:30.
First free throw is no good.
I don't even know what month it is.
That's what happens when we let him out of the house.
2 weeks of Christmas break into the Stover tournament, man, you're lost.
Both free throws are long. Rebound to the Bluebirds. So Stover up by 1, 11-10, 6:30 to play in this second quarter of action.
I figured out as I got older, time doesn't exist.
It only gets worse, Britt.
Yeah.
Colcamp to the baseline, couple shot fakes, dish back out, three, top of the key on the way, off front iron, won't go. Offensive rebound kept alive.
Nice job.
Put up and in. Colcamp staying with it, and the bucket goes to Mellon. It's a 12 to 11. I cannot give the points to the right team to save my life today.
Who was that? Was that Tegan? Britt, did you see?
No, I didn't.
I looked down, looked up. I think it was Tegan. I may be wrong. I'm sure somebody will let us know.
I don't know. I'm just properly butchering this score right now, so.
What's going on?
Number 5 for Stover. Well, there ain't no number 5.
Well, we don't have a number 5.
No, that last Stover score. I think it was Tegan. She was over there, but Mellon's first free throw is good.
The second COMC free throw opportunity coming up as we're knotted up at 13 apiece, 5:42 to play in the quarter. Reminder, after this game, we'll load up all of our equipment and once again run down to the other gym. Tomorrow we get to stay in one gym.
Isn't that the funnest part of everything?
No, not even a little bit. Shot won't go on the baseline. The rebound hauled in for Stover by Dunn, who has just checked in. To the corner, Roland. She's going to fire the three halfway down. One of these has to go.
Yeah,
V-Brock fights for the offensive board, gives it to side bottom. She drives to the short corner, flips it inside to Dunn. Her shot won't go. The Bluebirds haven't won a run. Nice pass to the weak side. Shot fake, but losing it on the shot fake. They'll say it was touched by the Bulldogs last. We'll stay with the Bluebirds.
I get that so tongue-tied. Bulldogs, Bluebirds.
Thanks for putting that in my head, Britt. What could go wrong now? Inbounds Colcamp.
The Blue Dogs, right?
Them and the
Bullbirds.
Shot underneath. I don't know what's happening here. Colcamp gets the bucket. It's up and good for Leah Allison, and the Lady Bluebirds regain their lead 15-13. Morris flips it over to side bottom. It's knocked loose, stolen by Kohlkamp. Kohlkamp on the run out. Extra pass underneath. Morris, good defense. Shots up and good. Count it and a foul. Lillian Mellon with the bucket and a chance at a three-point opportunity. The lead at 4 could be 5 here in a game where points have somewhat been at a premium.
Mellon she's the one. She's got 11 of these 17 points for the Bluebirds.
That's a pretty impressive performance.
Now I actually had to think about it too. I almost said Blue Dogs after my own stupid joke.
Blue Dogs and the Bullbirds playing here tonight.
Sounds like a band.
Free throw for Mellon is good, so the three-point opportunity is converted. Bulldogs with the ball in a 5-point deficit. 4:44 to play in this first half. Side bottom racing ahead, fires to the low block. She's got Dunn. Dunn's got the bucket. Nice find, Gabby side bottom. And it's stolen by side bottom. Gabby making some plays. She fires ahead, trying to lead Roland. And shot won't go, but Roland's going to get 2 free throws, which might be the best thing that could happen right here for your shooter.
I was getting ready to say that. This might be what sets her off right here. Just see something go down.
So Mia at the free throw line. Once again, Lady Bulldogs down by 3, 4:25 to play. Her first free throw's good. If you're listening to this game on the radio and you're thinking, man, I wish I could see it, you can go to MoSportsZone.com or watch it on the KS95 Facebook page. Second free throw halfway out came out, and the Bluebirds have it. Tomorrow's game, sadly, will all be online. Mizzou is playing tomorrow, and we would only have been able to get one game on. And a timeout after the pressure called by the Kohlkamp bench. Struggling to break that press. Coach Scheer was not thrilled about it. And he'll take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 4:18 to go. It's a 2-point game, and you're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
Halfway through the second quarter, it's a two-point Bluebird lead, and they have the ball. Oh, to the block. Nice turnaround. Baby hook rolls around and falls. Good footwork and a good finish on the block for Catherine Timoshuk. Kohlkamp's lead back at 4. Pinsky goes over to Roland. Back to side bottom. She looks to drive. Drops it back off to Pinsky, who fires over to Mia Roland. Short corner jumper won't go. It's kept alive by Morris, and a tie-up. Possession arrow will favor the Bluebirds. I'm pretty certain Kohlkamp have like 4 coaches that coach everything in their school right now.
Pretty much.
Because I'm looking down there and I see Levi Hare. I know he helps with football and boys basketball. I see Maddie down there. Used to be Cook. I'm not sure the last name now. She's the athletic trainer and seems to be coaching a little bit as well. Just a rule. If you're going to coach at Kohlkamp, you better know how to coach everything. It's knocked loose and stolen by the Bulldogs. Deegan Morris with it. 4-point game, 3:15 to play in the first half. Pinsky steps into a 3 on the right wing. Off the iron won't go, and long rebound to the Bluebirds. Stover just offensively struggling in this first half.
Yeah, they are cold as ice right now.
Working around the outside to show high post. Nothing there for Kohlkamp. Stover's defense taking away the driving lanes right now. The short corner, high post, good ball movement. Shot up and good for Timoshuk. And the lead now stands at 6. And the corner is rolling. Moving the ball around, Stover will reset at the top of the key. A little confusion, I think, from the Stover offense, and it winds up back in the hands of Mia Rowland. And it's stolen on the block. Kohlkamp off on the run. A 6-point lead and the ball inside. It's stripped and taken away by Tegan Morris. Morris leading the one-man fast break. Going to go strong to the rack. She is fouled and will shoot 2.
I like the aggressiveness.
Tegan trying to go coast to coast there, and she'll earn 2 COMC free throws.
That's what Stover needs. Let's get some inside shots, man.
She's got some cool shoes on, too.
Yeah. Looks like a sunset.
I was going to say it looks like they're on fire, and that's why she's so fast. First free throw is long. Second free throw, trying to cut this to 5. It's off the mark. Side bottom fighting for the board. It's on the floor. Tied up. Jump ball's called, and it will favor the Lady Bulldogs. So Gabby keeping the ball with the Bulldogs.
Little Gabby in there taking on 2 Bluebirds.
I think I could fight 2 Bluebirds. Like, depends how old they are, but... Inside, shot off the back iron. Won't go for Rowland, and they're going to get her for a reach-in foul.
Yeah, that was a good box out. You got to give her credit.
You ever have a bird get stuck in your garage?
Yes.
That might be the most annoying thing there is.
Yes.
I have birds that live in my gutter.
I've seen hummingbirds do that in my garage, sparrows.
Britt, if you have birds living in your gutter, you need to clean your gutter.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't own the property.
Kohlkamp on the drive. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound, Pinsky.
Give Spencer a honeydew list.
Pinsky goes to the rack, gets knocked down on the way. A hip check. She'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He can't read.
So Pinsky going to try to cut into this lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Her first free throw is long. The free throw line not helping the Lady Bulldogs right now.
No, it is not. Didn't help the Stover boys last night either. Now the girls are getting cursed with it a little bit.
Second free throw is long also, so the last 4 free throws have been misses for the Lady Bulldogs. 1:30 to play. Kohlkamp with the rock up by 6. They drive baseline. It's poked out of bounds by Morris. Kohlkamp a little trouble getting it in. They go to the wing. Catch and shoot 3 is long off the backboard. Rebound controlled by Mia Rowland. Oh, Morris outrunning everyone down the court, gets the lay-in. Telling you, that's why they're orange. She's fast.
Yeah, that's pretty much been the entire offense, too.
It really has.
Her leaking out, getting those easy ones.
Looking back door is Kohlkamp. Timashuk strong, take 2 strong. Vibrock has the board. A jump ball is called, though, on the tie-up, and it will favor the Bluebirds.
Vibrock in there getting tough.
I could have told you that would happen with the last name.
Yeah, the last name gives it away. But...
Kohlkamp tosses it into the right wing. Head and shoulder fake. Mid-range jumper on the run off the front iron. Gets her own miss. Puts it up and in. Pass to herself for Lillian Mellon. And the lead right back at 6, 24-18. Rowland goes to the rack. Her scoop shot won't go, but she'll shoot 2 free throws. So if nothing else, Stover has figured out how to get to the free throw line. Now they just have to figure out how to make those free throws once they get there.
Yeah, you got to get them in there. It's a problem.
So Mia will shoot 2. First one is long. It's not a great free throw shooting night right now.
Just got to relax, use your legs.
Second one is good. 24-19. It is a 5-point game right now. Kohlkamp a little trouble getting it in. Diekman under pressure. She turns, tries to make space, gets to the middle of the floor. But it's poked loose from behind. Mia Rowland was there, and they're going to get her for a push. That'll be team foul 4 on the Bulldogs. Old buddy Sean Campbell down there making the call.
Big Sean, yeah. I always like watching him ref.
Sean, now he's got to qualify as a veteran official by this point.
He is a veteran official at this point.
I mean, he was calling my games in high school. Kohlkamp working around the outside. Spin for Diekman at the high post. Goes to the corner. drive. They're trying to get a back post for Timoshuk. They go to feed it to her, but active hands from Vibrock knocks it out of bounds. 31.6 remaining in the first half. This Martin Metal broadcast. Bluebirds at the top of the key. And a reach-in foul going to go on Stover, and that's going to be 2 free throws now for Colcamp. What did I do with that?
What you looking for?
I had a piece of paper.
Is it the one on your chair?
Did I actually sit on my own paper?
No, like down here.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how it got there. That's magic. First free throw for Madeline Ogle is up and good. 25-19 now the lead. 24.3 remaining.
Don't start making stuff disappear.
Wait, hold on.
Oh no, the camera is not moving.
Well, it's not supposed to. They're shooting free throws. I hope it doesn't move, Britt. Ogle's second free throw is good as well. 26-19.
Oh no.
Britt, move the camera. And the ball out of bounds. A turnover on the Lady Bulldogs. They need this halftime talk right now as Colcamp honestly looks more comfortable on this court at the moment.
Yeah.
Two teams that are going to see each other again this year as K-Singer foes. 15 seconds to go. Lady Bluebirds with the ball. Straight man from Stover. Pressure being applied out at the logo. A crossover, drive, mid-range jumper off the right iron won't go. Side bottom of the board. 5 seconds. If the Bulldogs go fast, they might get a look here. Morris with the half-court heave, and it comes up short. We've played one half of action, and Colcamp leads Stover 26-19. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Emmy's, a boutique with a warm and welcoming atmosphere, is a cute little boutique that carries something for everyone, from infants to adults. Emmy's has all new adult and baby clothes, purses, home decor, and new kitchen gadgets. Emmy's, a boutique, open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 4 and Saturday 10 to 3 at 111 West Jasper in Versailles.
Looking for a ride that won't wreck your wallet? Head to GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Yup, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just great vehicles, incredible prices, and hometown service that keeps you rolling long after the sale. They've got a huge selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, and bank and credit union rates starting below 5% with approved credit. The deal just gets sweeter. So swing by GT Brothers Automotive on Business Highway 54 South in Eldon, or call 573-557-2200, where buying your next ride is actually fun. Now hiring in Tipton, Martin Energy Group is hiring welders, general laborers, and electricians to help build energy solutions that power communities across the country. If you take pride in building something that matters, they want to hear from you. They offer competitive pay, solid benefits, and opportunities to grow your career. Apply today at martinenergygroup.com/careers. Again, that's martinenergygroup.com/careers. Or stop by their office to fill out an application. Martin Energy Group, Highway 50 in Tipton. Jobs for Missouri, energy for the world.
We're back with our Hy-Vee halftime show, where at the half, the Colcamp ladies lead the Stover ladies by 7, 26-19. Jason, it was a back-and-forth first quarter, but about halfway through the second, Colcamp seemed to find their footing a little bit, and once again, call me crazy, but I think Colcamp looked like the more comfortable team for the second half of the second quarter.
By far, they look more comfortable. They seem to be pretty much dictating everything that's happening right now. But that's easy to do when you just go flat cold like these Lady Bulldogs have. They're struggling right now from the field.
They are. Now, one thing I did like was late in the quarter, and obviously the 5 fouls helped. Stover started looking to get to the free throw line, and I think that could be a big difference in the second half because you shoot enough free throws, you're going to start to find your touch a little bit, and those shots may fall.
You got to make them, though. That's the deal. And we're struggling from the line, too, a little bit. So somebody's going to catch hot. They're going to get hot at some point. Mia Rowland's had a lot of good looks. And how many times did the ball go halfway down before it came back out? So it's not like she's missing by much. It's just a matter of just getting one to fall. And same for Penske, you know. Just got to get something to go down.
No, they absolutely do. And you're going to have to just keep shooting the rock for that to happen. After this, we're going to jump gyms as we will have the Stover boys playing over in the high school gym as Stover will face off with, I really should have looked this over first to figure out.
I'm trying to remember.
Holden. It'll be Stover and Holden.
Go.
Okay. I haven't seen the Holden boys yet, so I don't know what to expect out of that one, but should be a fun matchup at that point. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Jason,
you did. They have Addie Campbell's brother.
That's right. We
saw
Holden.
Eldon open up.
Yeah, that boy. I was trying to remember what his last name is.
He has a different last name, but yeah, he can score.
He really can. He is a shooter. That could be a very good game between those two playing in the old high school gym. Then tomorrow we will have 3 games for you, and I'm going to do this magic trick where the voice in my head is going to tell me what games we have tomorrow because he's just the nicest voice in my head that we've ever had. So, voice in my head, who plays tomorrow? The third place game is going to be for Sales at Russellville Boys. That one will be at 2:30. Then Eldon girls are going to face Russellville girls in the championship, and that one. And then in the boys championship, Eldon and Knob Noster. So for the city of Eldon, both your teams are playing for a championship tomorrow. That's an awesome feeling.
That's a big deal right there.
And, I mean, that's going to be a couple good games there. That Versailles third place game for that matter. I mean, that is going to be a good one. Versailles and Russellville faced off a couple weeks ago in a dogfight up in Russellville.
Oh, man, was it ever.
And the Tigers won that one. So, you know, Russellville's thinking we want payback. And Versailles is saying we're not happy with how that Elton game ended, and we're going to take it out on you now.
Talk about some hurt feelings today at school, man. There's a lot of just kids that they know they lost it, but man, they're a little angry about it. That,
you know, I will say this. I think it was very good for both teams last night.
Yeah.
They both played the best they've played all season. And for Eldon, I say you have a senior-laden team that played like seniors down the stretch. When it came time to clutch up and close game, and my big thing I've been preaching for Eldon, they have to learn to win games. Last night, they learned to step about winning games and the shots to take and so forth. For Versailles, they're very young. I mean, I would argue their 2 best players last night were both freshmen. And you know, that's a big moment for them where maybe the next time you're in a situation where you're up 7, you're going to say, you know what, that 3-point shot, we don't really need that right now. Let's work it around and go to the rack.
How you play in a game depends on the situation of the game, and they played pretty good, but you got to learn how to play with a lead at the end. And I think Versailles probably got a little bit of a lesson about that. So,
well, it's going to be a great one tomorrow night, both those games. Hope we get a packed gym as we get to have those back-to-back-to-back. And as I said earlier, those games will all be online tomorrow. We could have got one game in. Problem is Mizzou plays, and Mizzou's kind of shocked us all as they came out and punched Florida in the mouth and turned around and said, Kentucky, where are you at? I got another one for you. So Mizzou 2-0 in SEC play, trying to make it 3-0 tomorrow as they play somebody.
Yeah, I forgot who they play.
Voice in my head. They play Ole Miss. Boy, having a voice in your head back at the station is about the best thing that we've ever done. That's just, no, I got so much appreciation for Justin back at the studio.
That's
that guy,
a good job.
I joked with JT that Justin can go months without doing a game, and then he slides back in, and it's like he's been there this entire time. So I really appreciate everything he does. And if you have him as a mailman, you probably appreciate him too. With that said, we'll take a quick break here in our Hy-Vee halftime show, and we'll come back with more. 3:45 away from the second half action. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere a MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
Family owned since 1915, Stover Milling Company is ready to serve you. As a Purina dealer, they specialize in feed and liquid feed. Stover Milling also offers custom beef cattle ration balancing. Spring is right around the corner, so ask about their buggy rental or spreader truck this fertilizer season. That's Stover Milling Company, located at 101 Maple Street in downtown Stover. Give them a call at 573-377-2611. Stover Milling Company, ready to serve you today.
Some of the best conversations happen lakeside when the food is incredible and the view does the talking. At Baxter's Lakeside Grill, savor thoughtfully prepared dishes shared with people who matter the most. Whether it's a lunch with coworkers or a sunset dinner with friends, Baxter's turns a meal into a memory. Slow down and enjoy perfectly prepared food with a view that stays with you long after the last bite. It's all waiting for you at Baxter's Lakeside Grill on Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Since 1944, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter Gunther, where they put the home in hometown business.
Sitting here at the Hy-Vee halftime show, about a minute 35 left. Listen, I got to give a little love. Earlier in the day, I was up at the Sophie Cunningham Classic, calling the game as Tipton played the #1 team in Class 4 basketball, undefeated, state-ranked #1, reigning state champion Donovan.
I bet Tipton was scared.
They're terrified, so Tipton proceeded to give them a 34-point whooping up there. Tipton now remains undefeated at the Sophie Cunningham Classic after 4 years. They've thus far played no one their own size, but they've beat up on the bigger schools. But I got to give love to Ava Schlotzhauer. Ava becomes the second Cardinal ever to go over 1,000 and 1,000, and the only Cardinal ever to have 1,500 points with 1,000 rebounds. Ava did it by putting up 28 and 12 today in the game, and man, I don't know. That girl, she is special. Clara Williams with the most quiet 18 points and 9 rebounds you'll ever see in a game.
She's a stone-cold killer, man.
Yeah.
She is a stone-cold killer.
So those Tipton ladies hand Class 4 #1 Donovan their first loss in an emphatic way. Donovan hadn't played a game closer than 30, by the way, going into that, and then they got slapped by 30. So,
well, I guess they can still say that streak continues.
Yeah, they still haven't played anyone within 30 points. That is still very much true. As we start our second half, it was a turnover from the Bulldogs. Lady Bluebirds with the ball trying to go baseline, and it's stolen by Roland. Good stop start the second half by Mia. Morris on the point. It's a 7-point Lady Bluebird lead. In the corner is Roland. She is fouled. So ball will stay with the Bulldogs. Stover on the inbounds. They toss it into the right wing. Roland over to Morris. Back to Mia. She skips opposite wing, was looking for Morris, and near steal by Colcamp, but out of bounds will stay with the Bulldogs. Stover with the rock, looking to get their offense going here in the second half. Teagan inside, out to Mia. Mia skips it out. Pinsky, wing 3, got it.
Deep.
That could be big. If you could get Pinsky going here in the second half, it would help a lot, as it is just a 4-point game now. Lady Bluebirds with the lead in the ball. Driving to the short corner. It's knocked loose by Pinsky. Colcamp trying to keep it alive. Throws it back to the wing. Stepping into a 3 off the back iron. The answer won't go. Diekman, the offensive board. Pinsky ties it up. Jump ball is called. The possession arrow will favor the Bluebirds. Colcamp inbound under their own basket. It's tossed in, middle of the paint. Shot won't go for Colcamp. Side bottom has it, and she is fouled off the rebound. So the ball will go to Stover.
Side bottom mixes it up pretty good in there, don't she? She's always in there.
Yeah, she's a very physical player, and like I said, she's one of those that may not light up the scoreboard for you, but she does a lot of the little things that make this game flow. Side bottom, ahead to Roland. Roland skips it to the weak side to Morris. Oh, her shot just wouldn't fall. Climb the iron, hung up there. Kohlkamp tips it out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Inbounds is to Mia. Coach Reardon calling out a set to his girls. Mia drives, goes to the short corner. Turnaround jumper. Morris off front of the iron, side bottom of the board. She gets leveled. They say play on, ball to the Bluebirds.
Yeah, this is a physical game.
Oh, good defense. Tegan Morris nearly had the steal, but instead tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with Kohlkamp. Stover trying to ratchet up the pressure with 6:08 to go in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Diekman breaks press, gets to the middle of the floor. Crossover. Double team comes, Pinsky and Morris there, and then side bottom jumps the passing lane. Bulldogs have the steal. I like that. Pinsky wasn't even running, and side bottom just threw it out in front of her and said, go get it. And then Pinsky puts the shot up and gets fouled, so she will shoot two on the other end. Give the assist to side bottom for telling her it's time to run.
You know, as bad as Stover's shot, and it seems like Kohlkamp's just dominated, this could be a 2-point game here in just a second.
Absolutely.
I mean, just crazy.
Free throw for side bottom is long. Free throws continue to plague the Bulldogs. Substitutions for Kohlkamp. Second free throw for Pinsky. Could make this one possession game, and it is off the mark. So Pinsky 0-2 at the line. Kohlkamp with the board. Running the floor. They get it to the block to Timoshuk, but it's stripped. Pinsky has it. Stover's getting plenty of opportunities to get back in this game. She's got to make some shots. Left wing. Pinsky trying to direct traffic, goes over to Roland. Mia on the drive, skips short corner to side bottom. Drops it off. Deep three on the way, halfway down, would not go. Offensive board kept alive by Dills. Kohlkamp with it. And it's stolen on the other end by Pinsky. Or excuse me, by Morris. Teagan gives it to side bottom. Side bottom drive, slips it off the glass, shot too strong, rebound Kohlkamp. Knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Bluebirds. Dills will get a breather as Vibrock checks in for her. Kohlkamp on offense. They go to the block. It's on the floor. Timoshuk picks it up. It's stripped again. And a tie-up on the floor. What's that? That's a good start. Indiana leading early in their bowl game.
That was a good hustle by Tegan Morris just now to get on the floor.
Any more if there's a tie-up, I assume that Tegan's a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, she just jumps on him, man. That's how you got to do it.
That girl's got a special kind of scrappiness.
Well, her dad may not have played basketball, but he did play football and some college football, so she does know how to jump on a ball like it's a fumble.
I was going to say, that's kind of what it seems like, because they got fumble drills running here. Kohlkamp dealing with the pressure, and it's picked off by who else but Morris. And then Teagan trucks somebody, and they get called for the foul. Speaking of football player, Teagan went fullback there.
Little T went big T.
Yeah, we might have to go ahead and add her to that football team we're putting together for the girls.
Yeah.
Stover on the inbounds, tosses it up. Rolling three, top of the key, just off the iron. One of these teams going to mess around and make a field goal. Shout out to our buddy Zach Paul watching right now. You never know who you're getting tuned into MoSportsZone.com anymore.
Where'd you see him at?
He just texted me he's watching. Best weatherman Missouri ever had.
Man, I gotta do better than the Big Zach's watching.
Mid-range jumper knocked down by the Lady Bluebirds. Give that to Madeline Ogle. So as I said, someone was going to mess around and make a jumper, and it happens to be the Bluebirds. The lead is back at 6. Side bottom, steps in from the corner, goes baseline, rips it around to the other side. Rolling, corner, 3, off the mark. Man, every one of these Mia has let go. Looks like it's going in. Just off the mark by a hair.
She'd be all state if you were trying to get as close as you can to making a three-pointer without making a three-pointer.
Honestly, now she is already all state as a golfer.
Yeah, as a golfer, she's a phenomenal golfer.
That girl, yeah, it's crazy. Like, it almost makes me mad how good of a golfer
this,
she
man,
is.
she is academically a stud. I mean, she is one of the smartest kids I ever taught in my teaching career. She is brilliant. Her and her brother both are super smart.
Kohlkamp with the rock and a 6-point lead. 3.5 to go. This is the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Attacking from the high post is Carl. It's knocked loose, recovered by the Bluebirds. Nearly bobbled again.
Side bottom getting them long arms in there.
She is aggressive defensively. Top of the key, Kohlkamp over to the right wing. Oh, inside, finding space, kissing it off the glass and in for the Bluebirds. Madeline Ogle with the bucket, and Kohlkamp has an 8-point lead.
That's a little too easy if you're the Lady Bulldogs.
Into the front court, rolling with the runner. Got it.
She got one.
Will that lead to more? Now that Mia saw one go, is that going to trigger another? It's back to 6, 2:45 to play. Full court pressure from the Lady Bulldogs, and it's turned over to side bottom. Gabby trying to find Tegan underneath, but it's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'd be looking for me again. Sometimes when it's just not falling out from out, well, like they say, when it's cold outside, go inside to get warm. So
I'm telling you,
that's what she's doing.
If I'm the Bulldogs, is rolling. She steps in through the contact. Her shot is short, gets her own miss. Put back, hangs up on the iron and won't fall. It's saved back blindly by Kohlkamp. Mia, she'll try mid-range this time. That one works.
2-pointer.
Mia's taking the approach of, if I shoot enough of these, one's going to go eventually, and she is correct. Timeout on the floor called by, I believe, the Stover bench, just a 30, but we'll take a quick break, 2:22 to play. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
SNS Auto and Cycle in Stover does everything. Full service, diagnostic, maintenance, and auto repair. From tires to turn signals, bumper to bumper. SNS Auto and Cycle has all the latest and most up-to-date diagnostic equipment to be sure to find the problem instead of just throwing parts at it. Stop by SNS Auto and Cycle on Elm Street in Stover and talk shop with the guys, or call 573-377-4731 to schedule an appointment. SNS Auto and Cycle, Missouri best winner 4 years in a row.
So the Lady Bulldogs, to their credit, while they haven't been able to make the run and take the lead here, they also haven't gone away. Every time it looks like Kohlkamp's going to stretch it out, Stover has had some kind of answer.
Yeah, Morris and Roland are kind of keeping the Bulldogs in this right now, but Mia's hit a couple now. Let's see. She's streaky. She might be getting hot.
Kohlkamp dealing with some full court pressure here by the Lady Bulldogs. They're able to break it down, skip back side, shot blocked by side bottom. The problem is when you bring that arm all the way down like that, they're going to get you for a shooting foul every time. So that's going to be 2 COMC free throws coming up.
Just keep it straight up. I think she's probably okay, but I'm pretty impressed with Gabby. She does a lot of little things that kind of go unnoticed, I think, here. Just banging around. And she's not the biggest by any means, but she is pretty fierce inside.
First free throw for Kohlkamp is up and good. That's Leah Allison with the bucket. Lead goes back to 5. Yeah, Gabby is one of those, like I said, you've got to have her on a team. She will make a difference in the game if she is there or not defensively and with those 50-50 balls. Second free throw for Allison is long. Rebound tipped, and Vbrock finally controls it. Needs a guard and find Pinsky. So Stover with the rock down 5, 2:05 to go. Pinsky being harassed. It's knocked out of bounds, but will stay with Stover. I've said it a few times, but I'll say it again. Game 1 of 2 tonight. When this is done, we're going to throw all of our stuff on a cart. We're going to run down the hallway. We're going to set up again in a different gym and call a game all in about a span of 10 minutes. We've done it 3 times this week. We're getting good. Ball is lost and tied up. Jump ball will favor the Bluebirds. By now, we should have it down to a system, I feel like.
All I see is a pile of cords. Looks like my Christmas decorations when I first get them down.
That's fair. That's a very accurate representation of how we do games. Kohlkamp, skip to the right wing. Work it around. Once again, 5-point game, under 2 minutes to play. Corner three lined up for the Bluebirds off the front. Iron rebound tipped and corralled by Vibrock. Gives it to Pinsky. Pinsky driving to the left, trying to go baseline. Little floater, but it won't climb the rack. We've seen so many good looks for the Bulldogs, just not go. Kohlkamp on the run out right side, and it falls. 7-point lead for the Bluebirds. Morris breaking the press, going strong to the rack through the contact. She'll get free throws. We've seen that a couple times this game, that Teagan can just push it full court and find her way to the free throw line.
Yeah.
I need to do the math. How many games have we covered here this week? First free throw is long. It's been 2 a night, so this will be 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
9 and 10, and we'll have 11, 12, and 13 coming up tomorrow. So a slow week.
Yeah, I mean.
Plus, I added in an extra for myself today up at Columbia College, so slow week. Neither free throw is good for the Lady Bulldogs, so the lead stays at 7. Near turnover from Kohlkamp, they keep it alive.
That game's more like dessert, though. That's it.
That was, yeah.
You're chumming it up with Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, corner three. Shot won't go, but a foul going to go on Pinsky, and that's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Leah Allison. No, you're not wrong. When you get to hang out with Mama Pinsky and that whole crew and Sophie and it was and Lindsay, they're awesome people.
And you're calling that work.
No, that was a very good time. It was fun. You don't get to see Sophie Cunningham freak out about things very often, but when I got to hand her a Missouri Broadcasters Award and say, hey, congratulations, you won this, I asked her, like, have you ever won anything like that? She's like, no. I mean, I've won a lot of things, but I've never won a Missouri Broadcasters Award. I'm like, all right, I feel like I did something today.
Did she ask for your autograph?
She actually autographed it, sent it home with me, because she said she's in between houses right now.
But she didn't ask for yours?
No, she didn't. So now I have an autographed Missouri Broadcasters Award hanging on the wall in KS95 from Sophie Cunningham. So
I knew I should have skipped work today.
You know, I could say that about work every day. First 2 free throws, no good for Kohlkamp. Third of the three, off the mark as well. So Kohlkamp 0 of 3 from the line. So once again, they are leaving this door open for Stover. Will Stover take advantage? Corner, rolling, space, fires the three, halfway down again. Mia is physically defying the laws of gravity tonight with some of these shots.
That thing looked good from the minute it left her fingertip.
Reach-in foul on the loose ball will go against the Lady Bluebirds, and that should be free throws now for Pinsky. Rory Pinsky with a chance to cut into this 7-point lead. Yeah, I don't know as a coach, what do you say to Mia right now? All of your shots are off by a smidge.
Yeah.
A slight breeze would change them.
Then I throw these rims away and I go buy 2 new ones.
Honestly. Rory's first free throw's good. 33-27. The second free throw is on the mark as well. So it's now a 5-point lead for Kohlkamp. 43 seconds left in the third. Still very much anybody's game. Will the Bluebirds close the door on this one, or can the Bulldogs make a run? Oh, good defense coming over on the help was Pinsky. Knocks it out of bounds, but it'll stay with Kohlkamp. In the corner, Lady Bluebirds turning the corner, the drive.
Oof. Dills was there.
Dills blocked it. I don't know if they're going to get Pinsky on the reach. They are. So
Dills did a nice job of just getting in position and getting her arms straight up. So
Lillian Mellon will go back to the free throw line, a place that she spent some time at the last few games.
Because Mellon doesn't miss. This girl can put up some points.
With 28.4 remaining in the quarter. I understand Coach Reardon's confusion, but yeah, Coach Reardon is saying, hey, I thought my player was straight up. The thing was, Dills was. I think they're saying that Rory reached on the shot, and that was the problem. Now, I also can't blame him. Coach Reardon is trying to get the foul changed. Now, they're going to say now not a shooting foul. The issue is that's Rory Penske's 4th foul.
Yeah, that's tough. Still a lot of time here.
Catch and shoot corner 3 from Kohlkamp. Front iron won't go. Offensive board kept alive. 3 from the wing off the mark, and the rebound, Vibrock. She finds Morris with 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. Can Stover get a look? Cut this to a 1-possession game. Mid-range forced up from Rowland. Won't go. The rebound, Kohlkamp. 5 seconds. They may have time to get a look here. 3 as we cross half court. Pass ahead. Off-balance shot thrown up. And it wouldn't go. That's the way the third quarter comes to a close. 33-28. It's Kohlkamp by 5. Fourth quarter when we come back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people called DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling.
When it comes to your financial future, experience and guidance matter. At Rowland & Sullivan Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors, helping clients plan for tomorrow is more than a job. It's a commitment. Whether you're planning for retirement, growing your investments, or preparing for life's next chapter, you'll get personalized strategies backed by the strength and resource of Wells Fargo Advisors. Rowland & Sullivan Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors. Trusted advice built around you. Investment and insurance products are not insured by the FDIC and not bank guaranteed and may lose value.
As we get ready for our Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action, it is still very much anyone's game in this one. A 5-point lead for the Lady Bluebirds, But Jason, you get the feeling Stover's going to go on a run at some point.
You'd have to. I mean, their shots they look good. They're just not finding their way in. But man, at some point they got to start falling here.
Mia Rowland with the rock at the top of the key. Screen is set by Dills. Rowland inside. Oh, she was trying to drop it off to Vibrock. It's saved back by Kohlkamp from going out of bounds. Rowland gets a look, won't go, and then fighting for the board. Vibrock going to be called going over the back. Ball back to the Bluebirds.
Yeah, you don't want to get 5 quick fouls here because this Kohlkamp team seldom misses free throws, I've learned tonight.
By the way, you are listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS for Sales Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM and online lakeradio.com, streaming at MoSportsZone.com. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me. Britt on the camera. She threw the headset off, so she's done with us, I guess, for tonight. Oh, she said it's too warm to talk to us.
Too warm.
3 on the way for Kohlkamp. Rattles off the iron, won't go, and the rebound controlled by Stover. A jump ball is called on the tie-up, and it will stay with Kohlkamp.
I think a lot of it, the fame has just went to Britt's head.
No, that's the problem. Like, I knew it was a problem when Britt had to have her own dressing room and makeup team before the game.
She told me JT was going to have to start coming up with an NIL deal for her.
Oh, yeah.
We mention her every time, and she needs monetary money for that. So.
It's been a whole ordeal now. Kohlkamp with the rock, going to the weave. Good defense. Timo moves her feet so well defensively.
Yeah, she's quick.
She got like a little shuffle going as they go side to side. I mean, she is very quick on her feet. Wing 3 ran off the line. Good defense by Stover. 7 minutes to play in a 5-point Kohlkamp lead. Side bottom there defensively. Morris comes to help. It's poked loose. Nearly a turnover. Nearly a over and back, but they're going to say it wasn't controlled and it was still off a tip. Long 2 on the way from Kohlkamp. Knocked down. It's a big shot from Leah Allison to extend the lead for Kohlkamp. It's now a 7-point game. 6:30 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. Rowland, 3 from the wing off the front iron. I mean, Mia is a good 3-point shooter. Tonight, just not getting it.
Sometimes they just don't fall, no matter what you do.
But the best advice I ever heard was shooters have to have the shortest memory on the court.
You just got to move on. Nothing else, just go to the hole. Get some free throws.
I once saw a quote that they asked Kobe, what would you do if you ever went 0 of 11? He laughed and said, I wouldn't go 0 of 11. I'd go 0 of 30 before I ever went 0 of 11.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Mid-range jumper from Kohlkamp off the mark, off the backboard, and the rebound kept alive by the Bluebirds. That's Diekman. Top of the key, out to the right wing. 3 dialed up. Off the mark, and Vibrock, the strong board, gets to side bottom. It's poked loose out of bounds, but will stay with the Bulldogs.
I've learned to appreciate Kobe Bryant more over the last few years after I've kind of dove more into who he actually was.
As you should.
Yeah.
The man taught himself Mandarin, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, good ball movement from the Bulldogs, but a nice recovery from Peyton Shoemaker to tip it out of bounds. Trust me, I could go on and on all day. Kobe's been my boy since I was little. If I have to win one ball game with the fate of the universe on the line, I'm taking him every day. Oh, it's a steal by the Bluebirds. Knocked loose, picked up. No, it goes out of bounds and it'll go back to the Bulldogs. The official making the call off 1 foot falling backwards.
Fadeaway. It was a fadeaway call.
In our college update, as Justin has informed us, it is now a tie ball game. Oregon has answered.
Oh.
That's okay. Indiana's going to win this one. Indiana committed war crimes against Alabama, and we're all very thankful for that, so I feel like I owe them my loyalty in this tournament. Anybody that 30 points Bama is a friend of mine.
Well, what a job Indiana's done, Signetti there, man. I mean, who would have ever thought they would be a football school?
Wing 3 off the mark. Yeah, that's a basketball state. Oh, Carl on the run out for Colcam. Gets the iron, but the shot's too strong. Side bottom has the board. Looks to run. Lead is at 7. Gabby pulls it out to the right wing. Fires inside. It's caught by Morris. Morris, mid-range jumper, is short. I mean, Stover has got the looks. Colcam, extra pass. Let her teammate right out of bounds.
Side bottom is just everywhere. Well, she's not hurt.
I don't know how she's not exhausted. The girl just flies around the court.
She's hit the floor I don't know how many times tonight.
So 5:08 to play. Here's the thing. Stover is one big bucket away from this game feeling like, you're right back there. Mid-range from side, bottom, nearly banked in. I mean, if Stover got half a point for every ball that has went halfway through the iron and then came back out, they might be winning. Morris pokes it loose. Carl recovers underneath to Timoshuk, and her shot rattles and falls. And it's now a 9-point lead with 4:40 to go. I'm willing to say this is the danger zone right now for the Lady Bulldogs. Side bottom goes right at Timoshuk. Her shot is too strong, and the long rebound controlled by Colcamp. Poke loose from behind by Morris, but it will stay with the Bluebirds.
Stover's going to do it. They're going to have to start doing it now.
Checking into the game for the Lady Bulldogs, Chloe Vibrock comes back in as well as Kathy Dunn. Again, 4:33 remaining in this Jason Blankenship CPA fourth. And I will tell you, it'll probably be an abbreviated post game because we have to load up and run to that other gym. So we'll make it quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're adapting this week. I said, being in one gym tomorrow for 3 games, we're not going to know what to do.
That's going to be spoiled.
Near turnover for Colcamp. Pinsky flying around trying to knock it loose, but the Bluebirds able to hold on to it. A drive from the top of the key into the mid-range. Shot forced up. Comes off the iron. And then an open field tackle made. Coach Shear says, you know what? You could come out with the boys next fall. That could work.
Well, when you coach everything, you can just interchange players.
You think he ever gets confused and just brings the wrong equipment to a game?
I don't know.
Mia Rowland goes back to Pinsky. So we hit the 4-minute mark in a 9-point game. This is the consolation game of the 31st annual Stover Girls Basketball Tournament. Boys will fight out their side. Up next, shot is long and the rebound to the Bluebirds. So a timeout going to be called by Coach Shear. He sees a 9-point lead and a chance to maybe make this double digits and wants to talk it over. We'll take the break as well. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Got a savings account for car problems you didn't see coming? Who does? Thankfully, Big O Tires has you covered with Big O Financing. So if you need tires, brakes, or any other type of maintenance, your locally owned Big O Tires can help. And if that's not easy enough, you can schedule your appointment right now at BigOTires.com. Easy financing, easy appointments. Big O Tires, always working hard to cover you and your vehicle's blind spot. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Schedule an appointment now at BigOTires.com.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
3:47 remaining in this 9-point game.
Brittany, control yourself.
9-point lead for the Colcam Bluebirds. They have the rock. 3:45 to go. Stover needs a stop and a score soon. Lady Bluebirds, going to the weave. They're trying to get Timoshuk posted up down low. She's battling with Dunn. Spin move. Attacking the rack, hits the side of the backboard. Side bottom has the board. Stover got the stop. That's part one. Now part two, you need a bucket. Morris drives right side, dishes it off to the corner. In and out game. Corner three dialed up. Won't go. Dunn tips it to keep it alive. Trying to run down the long rebound. Winds up in the hands of the Bluebirds, and it hits out of bounds. Ball will go back to Stover. In the game, Jolene Wells making her first appearance in this game, and I'm thinking they're bringing her in for a reason because it was a catch-and-shoot three from the side.
Yeah, she can shoot a little bit.
She nearly had that first one, so when your first shot's that close to being on, that makes me think she might be a sniper for this squad. Pinsky uses the screen, fires the three off the front iron, won't go. Side bottom, no surprise, crashing for the board. Couldn't secure it, and it will go back to the Lady Bluebirds.
I think Sean would like to have the basketball.
I can read expressions, and that says what is happening right now. I'm tired of this.
That's what you do when you're an old grumpy ref, man.
You know, it's kind of fitting. He's a Cowboys fan. He's been grumpy for a while.
Well, yeah, you should be.
Let's get.
I know people still rooted for them.
I think they're required. They signed some contract years ago. Foul going to be called on the Lady Bulldogs. Stays with the Bluebirds. I say Sean's a great guy. Awesome family. I kind of grew up with his daughters, and
there were some good basketball players too.
Oh, that especially Ashley.
Yeah,
Ashley. She was a Bulldog out there, and Sydney, just an awesome kid doing a lot of great things in life. So good folks. Ball is stripped. Colcamp on the drive. It's on the floor. Stover dives on it to tie it up. That's Wells getting down there tying it up. And the ball does go back to the Bulldogs. We have 2:53 remaining. It's a 9-point game. Stover, I say a three. At this point, you'll take whatever field goal you can get.
Just something.
Tegan Morris into the front court. Whips it over. Roland will drive. Mia forces the shot up. She's fouled and will shoot two. I have an idea. What if we try something different one game? The officials don't get whistles, they get kazoos. I feel like it'd take a little of the seriousness out of things, but it would also be extremely entertaining.
You think it would take any of the seriousness out of it for real?
Every time. Imagine a technical foul with a kazoo.
Or those little New Year's deals, the little things that roll out.
Side bottom on the drive. Hinsky pulls the deep three, gets it. Lead back at 6 and an immediate timeout by the Stover bench. Yeah, Justin Begg, the stooge, told us we need to amplify. We'd have to have a little speaker there, but we're going to get kazoos and those little New Year's things that, flip out like used for birthday parties too. And that's what we're going to have officials use from now on.
That would be nice, right in front of a player's face, just to...
Oh, I want to see him tee up a coach that way. A slide whistle. We're changing the game of basketball tonight.
For the worse.
Oh, goodness. I don't know. There's a lot of changes I'd make to sports.
You ain't kidding there.
I think, like I said, the slide whistles and the kazoos and the funny stuff, that would all be great. I'm not going to lie. I kind of miss the 1-and-1s. I think they added something.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. They were still confused about the rule change. And yeah, when I said we got rid of the 1-and-1, it was like, yeah, there was something kind of cool about it, though.
It was complimentary to good free throw shooters.
It was.
Colcamp handling this Stover pressure. 2:30 to play in a 6-point game. Racing into the front court is Carl. Skips it to the top of the key, moving around the outside, finding someone backdoor. Side bottom recovers and swats it out of bounds.
There she is, doing what she does.
Gabby side bottom flying around the court and getting the block. Stover needs a stop and a score quick. 6-point game, 2:24 though, enough time to come back in this one. Kohlkamp inbounding under their own basket. It's lobbed in, shot forced up, won't go, but 2 free throws coming up for Lillian Mellon. She must practice free throws a lot because she shoots a ton of them in a game.
She doesn't mess around with them, does she?
The first free throw from Mellon is good. 38-31. It's back to a 7-point game. Second free throw's on the mark as well. 39-31. 8-point lead for the Bluebirds. Driving baseline as Morris was trying to wrap it around. Side bottom takes it away, lays it up and in. That was about a Bluebird steal, but Gabby Sidebottom stayed active, kept it alive, and scored. It's back at 6 as we're closing in on 2 minutes. Stover full court pressure. Kohlkamp having a little trouble with it. This is getting close, and Coach Scheer burns the timeout. That was about going to be the 10-second call that Stover needed, but the timeout saves the possession. Just a 30 here for Coach Scheer and his squad. Stover, I fully believe, can get the stops. The question is, where do they score on the other end?
Well, that's been the question all day long, is where do you consistently go to get your scoring from?
1:58 to go. Once again, as soon as this game's done, we'll do a quick sort of pregame show, throw everything on a cart, and rock and roll on out of here. We got our 2-man loading crew ready to go. One of them back there is leaning against a wall, yawning. And Britt's defense... Did you say Indiana just scored? Indiana goes back up 14-7. Like I said, I have no reason for rooting for Indiana other than they smoked Alabama.
I just think it's a cool story, man.
Kohlkamp on the inbounds. Here's the thing, Diekman broke free, but she was about 70 feet from the ball, and I don't know how you make that pass. Kohlkamp gets it underneath the Diekman. Her layup comes off the iron. It's loose, and it's picked up by Wells. A tie-up is called. Probably could have been a foul first, but it's going to stay with the Bluebirds. 1:45 to go. It's a 6-point Kohlkamp lead. Stover trying to get the stop here on the inbounds. Oh, Diekman left open on the block, bobbled it on the way up. Second attempt is stripped by Morris and recovered by Sidebottom. Stover's got the stop on the run out. Gabby up the right sideline. Gets to the mid-range, tried to pass it back to Pinsky. It's stolen by Kohlkamp, it's stolen again by Pinsky. She goes to the rack strong, won't go. Rebound tipped out, but a foul on the fight for the board is going to go against Stover.
Tough.
And that will foul out Mia Rowland. So Vibrock checks back into the game for Rowland. That also is going to be free throws now for Kohlkamp, as that was team foul 5. Cody Diekman, the sophomore, will go to the free throw line, the COMC free throw line for 2. First free throw is money. 40-33. It's a 7-point game. Cody could make it an 8-point game here. With only 1:28 remaining. Second free throw rattles home and is good as well. Stover down by 8 with the rock. Tegan Morris drives ahead, drops it off to Pinsky. Head and shoulder fake. She gets inside. Runner is good. Back at a 6-point game. Kohlkamp trying to break the press, fires ahead, and getting a layup on the backside are the Lady Bluebirds. That one good for Leah Allison. Tegan Morris, jumper on the run, won't go. The Bluebirds have the board. On the baseline, Stover with a trap, but first a timeout called by Coach Scheer. It's a full. We'll take the break with 55.1 to go. It's an 8-point game. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes. The goal of the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles is to make sure you feel your best and stay that way. A few of the public health and community services available at the Morgan County Health Center include CPR and first aid training, food safety classes, educational materials and classes promoting healthy lifestyles and activities, children and adult immunizations, and nutrition for expectant mothers and young children through the WIC program. For more information, follow the Morgan County Health Center on Facebook or call 378-5438. The Morgan County Health Center at 104 West Lafayette in Versailles, connecting the community to healthy choices.
55.1 remaining in this contest. It's 35-43. Stover trails by 8. Colcamp with the rock. Stover may have to play the foul game soon. Colcamp on the inbounds, gets to the middle of the floor, heaves, and once again getting behind the defense. And another layup up and good. It's Diekman. We've seen Colcamp handle this press and do that multiple times now. It's a 10-point lead for the Lady Bluebirds with 40 seconds to go. Near turnover, it is a steal. Diekman has it. Colcamp going to break the press, getting behind the defense again, down to the block. Shot won't go. Rebound tied up, and a jump ball called. Possession arrow will favor the Bulldogs, but it's a 10-point game with 30 seconds to go. In the corner, Stover has to play it back, or throw it back, Morris trying to break the press. Down to 25 seconds left. Side bottom at half court. Morris on the drive, throws up the runner. It's short. Colcamp has the board. They throw it ahead to break the press. Extra pass underneath, and Diekman's going to get another layup. This one just swelled up at the end of the fourth, and you see Coach Scheer telling his girls, we don't need any more shots. Don't foul. We can call game. And that's how this one closes. Colcamp with a late flurry extends it to a 12-point game as they take out Stover 47-35. We're going to put a wrap on this because we have to go jump gyms and we're already running behind, but we will come back in just a few as we will have Stover boys facing off with Holden in the 7th place game over in the old high school gym. So we'll be back. You're listening to KS95 Sports.